All things come to an end, even time itself.
Give me a moment. For the thumbnail stick.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there.
And there we go.
And it will never perish.
Yo, what's up? Discord. I got some things I want to talk about as I play the new in-game content. The stream not gonna be long, but nonetheless, I gotta get some things off my chest because this is some of the most ignoramus level shit I've seen in a grip. What's up, Joshua? I don't know if I want to discuss this via a voice call with some of the homies, or if I want to just talk like this. Is it a VC thing? For context, this is about Genshin Impact storytelling. In particular, Skirk's story quest, because I'm already seeing BS about her story quest already, and it's some of the most ignoramus shit I've seen on everything. Shoot, I didn't even get a chance to freaking add tags to the freaking stream. Okay, good. Now I'll just do the voice call, so that we can have more of a back and forth without, you know, hindrances.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
Hopefully my phone loud enough. Give me a second while I get my other thing ready. Alright.
Alright, so what's happening in the story?
Okay. So peep game. Wait, did you play Secure the Story Cast yet?
No, I haven't seen much of it. I've been like ignoring it.
Crap, then I can't. Well, actually, how?
Any spoilers to worry about? I don't mind the spoilers at this moment, so you can just tell me either way.
Okay, cool. So today I came across a skit video by someone I'm subscribed to. He usually makes more skit videos, you know, laughing or making fun of Genshin players and the Genshin community when it comes versus like, well, but like that's a whole other thing. That's not really worthwhile in discussion. But I went to the comment section because people were like, because his whole video was like nitpicking or giving his criticism of Genshin Impact story about XYZ reason, right? So there were like two funny skits mixed in with it, and I went to the comment section and I see someone mention Skirk's character story quest, right? And they mentioned how, oh, the devs were too lazy to make unique NPC models for Skirk's family and her people. and they used the ghostly figures instead to give us that visualization, right? And I'm looking at that, I'm like, are you not? And I put a response to their comment saying, are you not going to mention the multiple in detailed images that we got in her character story quest that showed even more visuals to her playable character, or to her master, and a little bit of like their dynamic between each other? Are you going to mention that? Or are you just going to only mention this and sit here and say that the storytelling was bad? Right? I was like, are we going to ignore that? And then of course I got people in my conversation with them, yeah, we are going to ignore it. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I had someone sit here and they were like being sarcastic. They mentioned they admitted that they were being sarcastic, but at the same time, it was kind of hard for me to believe that they were being sarcastic when they asked such a dumb question like, oh, how did Sertology teach Skirk how to transform into this ghostly blob and back human again? And I was like, bro, what?
Okay.
I don't know who this is in my chat, but I'm gonna ignore them. But you get the point, right? And I'm just like, we are sitting here. I am sitting here witnessing people nitpick about something that we have been wanting when it comes down to character story quests, aka visuals that flush out a playable character's character properly. How about you, B? But if you advertising something, I ain't worried about that right now. I'm worried about my rant. But it's just like, it is such an ignoramus level thing to witness. How can you complain about something you want from the game, aka to show, not tell? How can you sit here and try to tell me, oh, you're playing defense for this, you're $1 billion company because we wanted more in-detailed character? Man, nobody give a crap about that. Nobody give a crap about no in-depth, freaking detailed NPC character model. All we care about is being shown, not told, the story. And when it's done, now we're gonna sit here and still complain? Make that make sense. I'm having a whole back and forth in this freaking comment section about this topic with these woo-wah niggas, because most of them are woo-wah niggas blatantly. They'll suck the dick of woo-wah and Coral Games even when they're blatantly doing trash things. And I'm just like, bro, I have now come to the realization, granted, this doesn't include every person who plays woo-wah. This doesn't include all of them. It includes the fanatics. The fanatics who sit here and give XYZ criticism of Genshin from top to bottom. But when Genshin does something that is objectively good and for the betterment of a player's enjoyment of the story, and you're going to still sit here and tell me that it's bad because, oh, they decide to use a ghostly looking NPC model to represent and show us the backstory of a character that's very important to fleshing out said character, and you're going to nitpick that and be like, oh, it's still bad? At that point, you don't want the game to be better. You want it to confirm your bias. I'm never going to take anyone like that serious.
That's pretty much how it sounds like, yeah.
It's like, I'm just blown away by how these niggas engage in the conversation. They were like, oh, for example, I just recently got a comment. Let me read this one out for you, because this is ridiculous. I'm going to read this one. Because of this interaction I had in this conversation, I have been encouraged to create my video talking about Genshin Impact storytelling, and has gotten better. Because there has been subtle moments about certain things that I've noticed. I'm like, you know what? This is actually good. They need to do this more. So let me read out the comment I just recently got from somebody.
Alright.
This is what it says. It's like hoping a visual novel to get an anime adaptation, but when it did, it's X-arm the animation quality. But this time, people are defending it because it's not how they usually do. The reason they said that last part is because I mentioned how, usually when it comes down to Genshin Impact storytelling, especially when it comes down to character story quests, they usually don't have it focused on the actual playable character at all, or they don't flesh out the entirety of a playable character's character, right?
Right.
So that's why I said that. And they're now using that as a way to downplay what I said as pushback against their nonsense. It's premium ignoramus behavior. It's ignorant. It's, oh my god. I want to call these niggas. No, I will say it. They're retarded, blatantly. It's such blatant retarded behavior. No one can tell me otherwise, and I can't wait to work on this video. And what's even better, I am going to wait about a week. I'm going to wait throughout this entire week that's coming through. I'm gonna wait because I want to see someone make a video sitting here saying that Skirk's character story quest was objectively bad. I am going to screen record clips of their videos. I don't care how many they do. It could be one person or two. I don't give a crap. I'm going to use it in my video to sit here and slap it to the floor of why it's an ignorant take. And I can't wait for it. I know someone's going to be like, oh, you're a Hoyo show. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the F up, nigga. I'm being objective. That's what the word is. That's what you meant to say. There's no shilling when you're being objective, when you're telling it how it is.
Right.
If a story is telling it completely different than how they usually do it, and it's way better and way more engaging, that is not bad. That's good. And that's not being a shill. It's being objective. Ugh. It's so crazy how so many niggas think they're like these, oh, we're such great individuals who know how to analyze story, yet you can't see the blatant good presentation of a story in front of your face. Made that make sense. My bad for my rant. I'm ranting so hard that my throat is... Hold up.
Who's this guy? Who's UB?
Yeah, I don't know. They were advertising something. I think they left already.
Okay.
I'm ranting so hard that my throat has become dry. I need a drink. I can't...
Drink water, bro. Drink water. Breathe.
I need me some pink lemonade. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go downstairs and find me some pink lemonade to drink. Hopefully we got some. And I'll be right back. Entertained by chat with conversation. Oh, God.
Alright, let's warn everybody that's in stream. Unsub if you dislike.
Where do we come from?
Dislike button and run away while you
Where are we
can.
going?
This streamer is toxic as fuck.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm back.
You heard him, guys. Unsubscribe, leave, save yourself. Save yourself before he comes back. He's gonna jump you to sleep.
Anyway. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's do this. My bad, Trip. Did you just get here?
All things come to an end. Even time itself.
No, I've been here for a while.
Yeah, he's been here for at least 5 minutes, bro. You just did another state.
Okay. Yo, what's up, Noob? How you been, bro? I was just ranting my head off.
Damn. One stage.
So, Trip, did you wait, did you hear my rant by any chance, Trip, or?
I was here for the whole thing.
Okay. It was so. It's such ignoramus level, huh? Good, my guy. What rant? I was ranting about Genshin Impact. Well, I was ranting about how I see Kuro bots. That's what I'm calling them. I'm not gonna call them Wuwa players. Kurobots sitting here and still complaining about Genshin Impact storytelling when Genshin Impact has done something that is objectively good when it comes to storytelling, aka Skirk's character story quest, that mainly focuses on her and visually shows us her backstory and fleshes out her entire character, which most character story quests don't do.
You understand that a lot of the people that make these kind of comments all the time are generally fucking Redditors, like people who are perpetually online and are usually the 10% of the minority, but they're so vocal and so fucking like terminally online that these people will never change their minds no matter what you say. They'll always be retarded. They'll always be people that their mother should have swallowed. These are people that you will always fucking piss you off and you can never reason with.
This is like the world.
Do you know why I block most people that just piss me off or I think are just complete, like you said, Kurobots or Genshin chills? Do you know why I just block them or ignore them? Because you cannot reason with these people. They want to hate the other game because it's the other game. Everybody online is now tribalistic. Everybody now gets in their little freaking social bubbles, and then they fucking stay in them as long as they can hear their little echoes come back to them, just confirming, biasing everything. You can't get away from it. That's why I keep questioning why you keep wanting to engage with them. At this point, I'm almost convinced that you just want to be pissed off. What's to argue?
Actually, you know what? Joshua, what he just said, he's correct about that part. I'm not gonna lie, because I said this before. I'm being 100%. I said this months ago that I actively look out to see what ignorant take I'm going to see today about XYZ, or whether or not if it's not ignorant. Sometimes it's not. Other times it's very ignorant. Oh, also, let me read from
I
you.
have no sympathy for you.
I'm not looking for it, believe me. But it's just like, whew, my lord. Because people just eat this. There's what I hate most. I think what irritates my nerve the most about it is that there is no pushback at all when it comes down to this. Or rather, no one brings any type of nuance to the conversation. I think that's what irks my nerves the most.
Because this is what happens. There are people, they live in their little bubbles, and most people that think rationally understand you cannot reason with them. That's why they don't get pushback, is they live in echo chambers, and when they do come out of it, the people that see them come out of the echo chambers go, you can't reason with that, I'm just going to ignore them and walk the other way.
I heard you, my bad. I was thinking about what I want to say next. First, let me read this out. Noob said, I didn't mind Skirk's story quest at all. Okay, cool. What would you rate her story quest? Me, personally, I'm rating it surprisingly, I'm going to rate it as a 11 out of 10, personally, for me. Because check the boxes of everything that I would want her character story quest to do. Because, let's be honest, if her character story quest focused on a fucking NPC rather than her, and fleshed out that NPC's whole backstory and background, and not her, we would see utter chaos erupt. It don't matter if it would be from someone who criticizes Genshin because they hate the game, or criticizes Genshin because they want the game to do better. We would see such chaos erupt across the entire board, if that's what her character story quest was about. I promise.
If they actually showed this kind of fucking character depth to Mavwika, people would like Natlin better.
Exactly. Man, I was ranting so hard that I freaking ran out of breath, and I'm freaking my mouth freaking dry.
You're out of shape.
That's why I let the give me a drink. Because mind you, I guess I'll say this. I've been in this because honestly, I could have not said anything in that comment section. I just left it be. But when I saw someone being blatantly disingenuous, the justice in my soul just couldn't let it fly. Because if you're going to criticize something, don't half-ass it. Don't sit here and freaking be disingenuous about it. Bring forth the entire thing, goofy. I need to calm down. This shit got me riled up.
I don't know. I want to hear what a hemorrhage sounds like online.
1 to 10. Wait, what? 1 to 10. Rate 10. Oh, okay. I see. I understand. I'm over here taking deep breaths just to calm my nerve down. I'm over here running in the opposite direction of what this freaking thing at. Hopefully there's no character dialogue that's gonna happen when I activate this. Oh, never mind. There might be his character dialogue.
Oh yeah, you're about to hear how bad Kachine's voice acting is.
Alright. Give me a second.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there.
Alright, let me...
Could that be where the monsters are coming from?
Hold up, what? Wait a minute. Something don't sound right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, my bad, everybody. My headphones were not plugged in all the way, and my voice was mad low. I did not know that. Y'all should have said something. Okay, let's continue.
It looks like the Millilith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millilith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millilith while Paimon's asleep?
Look at this. This is a prime example of them doing different character poses for the models for better storytelling. Prime example. Is it the most fluid and best thing ever? No. But it's a step in the right direction. This shit I'm talking about when it comes down to people not being accurate, or rather being disingenuous when it comes down to this this storytelling shit. This is what I mean. I don't ever hear no one mention stuff like this, where characters are doing these new, unique poses that we've never seen them do before. And I started noticing this since version 4.7 from last year. It's like, nigga. Oh my lord. Anyway, basically this place farms artifacts from now on.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millilith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents.
Who is that, nigga?
Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Okay.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Alright, let's hear what her voice sounds like.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Oh boy.
Good work, Feng Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever. Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint?
Okay. So I think I've heard her voice enough to give an opinion. You know what? I don't know how much longer this conversation gonna go because I really want to give my opinion. All right, let me read. It has bonus chance of artifacts and a new reroll feather. There is there for it, but I gotta do higher difficulties for rerolls. Okay, cool. That's interesting. I kind of forgot about that aspect of it.
And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Wait a minute, is this Paimon's old voice actor? Because I can't tell.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
And of course, she doesn't have her voice, unfortunately.
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Okay. Good news, bad news. Yo, Sopora, how you been, bro? I'm glad you came, because I'm going to get back on my rant that I was saying earlier. Some of y'all already heard my rant. Others didn't, so I'm going to catch you up to speed. But not right now. I'm going to wait till this conversation's done. And also, yes, her not having a voice does kill this fun little moment that they made. Wait a minute. I just saw that she mentioned something. Wait a minute. Wait. Fortune decisions never spiral out of control thanks to the by certain RA Knight and Dark Hero. Because the monster. Oh, okay. So this is touching on what happened in freaking what's his name? Diluc's character story quest. That's what this is touching on. That's what they're not. Well, that's what they're referencing. Okay, I see that. I remember that moment. That moment was so awesome. The Dark Hero Knight was aura farming like a mother effer in that fight.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Alright, now, it sounds like a good person. I don't remember that. Maybe? Do work. Paimon's asleep. I see what you're doing. Yo, let me just listen to the person. Say, right. Yeah, that issue. Seriously, you need to just offer. Don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front. It doesn't surprise me too much that Yelan knows Diluc's identity as not Batman.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
My bad, I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to, like, lock into what she's saying.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal.
Yeah, because you are the first girlfriend of Aether since this game started. We all know what I'm talking about. Y'all saw the stuff. You saw the artwork. You know what I'm talking about.
So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Oh, for a reasonable person, as a friend, I must stay in fights.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan.
For those who are new, or those who subbed in who are now watching the stream, I'm gonna do two things once this conversation is done. I'm gonna go back on my rant about Genshin Impact storytelling, and then, well, first I'm going to talk about the new voices for, at least the new voice for Keqing in particular, and get my thoughts about it.
Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Okay, now that that convo is done, I'm going to give my opinion. I'm gonna hop back in the voice call, and then I'm gonna, chat it up with you niggas. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I gotta taser her voice.
So, by the way, if you need help with the new event, we can help you get all through stage 4. Stage 5 you have to do by yourself, but you do not have an account strong enough to do it.
Alright, no problem.
You might be able to do stage 3 and get the rewards, but you will need a strong account to help you through stage 4. And then stage 5, yeah, you're shit out of luck. You haven't given your account very much love.
Alright, cool. Okay. First thing first, her voice. I feel like it's just that Keqing's old voice, there was this charm to her voice. I don't know what it is. It was a charm to her old VA that she brought to the character that gave the character more oomph to it, right? The new one feels like she's trying to settle into what she wants to sound like.
Old one sounded commanding yet gentle. This one just sounds weak.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Feel like she's missing that. She's missing that power behind it. That there's the juiciness behind it. That's what she's missing.
The juiciness.
Yes, that's what I like to call it, because this is the best way for you to describe it.
Man, dude, I hope women don't ever go to your workplace, because I have a feeling you would be unintentionally sexually harassing everybody.
First of all, I treat the woman at my job with utter respect. I don't talk crazy.
Did you not hear that part of unintentionally sexually harass everybody? So how'd she sound? She sounded juicy. Alright, going to HR.
Hard mode don't mean it. I won't say it again. The noob saying that the hard mode will be easy for me. Probably will.
It might be. Like, I could see it being easy for you, but again, it's you.
Oh, give me, where is the? No, not this one. Other one. Let me hear her voice through this.
Stage 4, you will need to be carried in stage 5.
I am Kuching.
Because stage 5 and 6, you cannot do that.
We live in an era of change, as the old order that...
Oh, wow. Kaching's old voice is still on the game.
Yes. Not all the voice lines have been re-scripted. It's just the new lines. The old ones will be eventually replaced.
Well,
Like Paimon, all her old lines are still fucking there.
oh, wow, look at it. They got her voice on it. The old voice actress voice on it. Plus Anonymous. Anonymous.
No, yeah, because a lot of the voices that are in game are still voiced by her, and by legally they have to put "and" with it. Otherwise, they've already seen how this union operates, and they know they're basically worse than a mafia.
No, I'm gonna listen to her voice, her old voice.
I am
Give me a second.
Yuhung of the Liya Qixing. We live in an era of change, as the old order that has existed for 1,000 years is about to be rewritten. Join me. Let us bear witness to this historical moment together.
Okay. So, yeah, Kaching's voice actor sounds like she's had plenty of time, or years, rather, to, get her voice to sound a certain type of way when she's voice acting. That's what it sounds like. It sounds more professional. That's probably what it is. It just sounds more professional in comparison to the new
Well, dude, you have to remember, professional voice actors and voice actors alike, there is a degree of skill involved for sure. So, you remember the game Clear Obscure Expedition 33?
Yep.
There's a character named Gustav who has a lot of lines, and he is one of the most beloved characters in that game. And he delivers some seriously emotional lines that really hit hard. And he walked in there and he says, I don't know why you guys are praising me. I feel like a fraud because I just walked in the studio for 4 hours and that was it. He recorded everything in 4 hours and delivered some of the most emotionally impactful lines you can ever get in a video game. And he just made everybody from the, who's bitching about the VAs, the SAG-AFTRA VAs, bitching about, oh, it takes time, made them all look like
abyss is like
acids
the world's shadow.
because of how, he's
It's
like, yeah, I
always
got there
there,
in 4 hours, got
but
it
it will
done.
never
kind of thing.
perish.
Some actors, if you give them 10 hours, couldn't even give you half the lines delivered with even half the quality. There is a skill difference of people who do it for a living. And you have to remember, Hoyo after the SAG-AFTRA strike is probably struggling to get the skilled VAs now because of the union being a bunch of fucking bullies.
Up to the breeze!
It's not a bad voice acting. It's not, I don't think it's as good as the first, but that's probably because that's probably the reason why they hired the first one, because he can bring them the exact stuff they wanted. So that probably would have been like a second hit kind of thing.
At first,
but
the flavor!
because we got so used to the original,
Riptide!
and even though it's not bad, just doesn't quite hit the same. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about for Kinich? I'd argue it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but I said, what did I say? I said he doesn't sound as good as the first one. I said he was good. I didn't say he was bad. I said he was good, but not as good as the first one. Man, your listening comprehension needs needs some improvement. But you see what I'm the difference I'm making here is they have to get news voice actors that are controlled by a union without paying out the ass to replace these voice actors.
Yeah, I follow you.
I'm just afraid they're going to replace my Mona.
I mean, we can only hope that the replacement is a person who can, you know, really deliver the character.
Yeah, but my god, dude, that voice actress, dude, she fucking nails Mona perfectly. Like, she has the perfect amount of, like, that sass and erudition.
Sassy arrogance.
Yep.
All right, give me a moment, fellas. Let me finish out this dialogue scene, and then I'll get back into it. All right, let's finish this. We're gonna finish out this dialogue, and then, you know, get right into it. I'm gonna probably just speed through.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
You know what's so crazy? Kachini's new voice, I could swear, I promise, I feel like I've heard her voice before. And I think she voice acts a character in Wuwa. The character I'm thinking of is Lumi. I think she voice acts Lumi in Wuwa, at least on the English dub side of things.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Okay, now I can start it. Alright, fellas, we gotta get into it. Let's see what it goes.
For Caesar was actually a good call. It actually worked.
So let me tell you this, alright? Stage 5, like, I did in a decent amount of time. Like, I did it pretty much crazy fast. Stage 6, the difficulty spike is so bad, I can't do a single one of the fights at all. Like, I can beat them, but you have a time limit. I can't do it. And my account is fucking strong. Like, it's strong. And even I can't do it. So this, like, the difficulty, spikes between the stages is pretty freaking brutal.
So, I guess I'll try this solo first, then.
Oh yeah, I mean solo first, and then whenever you want help with stage 4, I can help you out. But stage 5, there's no point in me helping you out because, well, no rewards.
Artifacts to reroll feather. I guess I'll give a quick, ask a quick question before I, you know, get right into it. So, wait a minute. Why are they only making me use the Traveler?
No, the Traveler is just, like, when you go in there, you'll pick your teams.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say, please no. But anyway, for everybody watching the stream who has played the new in-game content, y'all can give me your opinions of it and whether or not if it's as bad as people saying it is. Granted, I feel like it kind of is, but y'all can, you know, give y'all thoughts. Oh, the little. Oh, the. I went to get it here. Alright.
It's funny how these are supposed to be a defense class in ZZZ, but I feel that she fits more of a anomaly shielder than anything. Like, what the hell?
Exalted
She has
one.
so much physical that it's just crazy.
Oh, okay.
She's a fucking defense defense unit.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I don't play that game, to be honest. I'm really glad. I can see myself spending money easily in that game. Mainly because of the two characters.
Yeah, Barnes and the other one,
Yeah, G1 or something.
Yeah, G1.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself spending money on her.
What team should I roll? I guess I'm gonna roll my overload team.
Actually, what do I have for just a 10?
Where is this girl?
Why does she...
Hold up. Okay, here we go. Boom. Alright, Mo, you can add any character any way you want, but menacing hierarchy. It can't spiral abyss nature. Maybe I misread that, or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Oh, here we go. Bennett, lame ass up here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have an electro character. Where is my? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she at?
Actually, maybe it's better off if I build her as a DPS.
They're probably below down, because the ones at the top, they are buffed. The ones below are not buffed.
Oh, so they do. So they buff characters in here. Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, you see the ones that have arrows on them?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, those are buffed.
I'm just looking for my girl. Oh, there she go. Found it. Sitting here wondering where the hell she at on the whole freaking list. You know, I should have just used the filter function, and maybe I would have found her faster. Alright, let's get it. I have the same characters in the next boss. Oh yeah, obviously, because that fire boss is mad easy to beat. Now the question is, can I really just beat the bosses via just using their mechanics that work against them? Or does it require me to have more power?
Let's light it up!
Back.
Transfixed! Stop right there! Justice will prevail! Everybody stand back! Witness my rise. Laid bare. Drop your weapons! Hands right!
Oz, reveal by...
I just gotta get my homegirl. Oh, that's a nice, neat time. Oh, I was here. I was playing the game earlier today. You know, just like running around, grind. Actually, I was testing my skirt team against other bosses across the game. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, and you didn't see my message either.
I think I did see it. It just I couldn't tell when it was sent to me. Wait up, let me actually check it right now. Yeah, that was like yesterday. Nah, he was going in like I was. First of all, Joshua. No, I wasn't. I swear, bro. Y'all see how they treat me. Hold on, let me read.
Nah, that's a lie.
Yes, power if it is menacing and higher. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, really? Dendro has an effect. Actually, you know what? Dendro makes absolute sense for this boss.
Because the burning tips.
Yeah.
Burn,
Yep.
burn, burn.
Yeah,
No,
burning ticks, like, that's the reason why a lot of people use it, Kanish and Nahida, because the burning ticks are absolutely absurd.
You know what's so crazy? I've been using I've been using a burning team for farming for the materials for my skirk. And I've been getting pretty good results with it. And granted, yeah, it's not in the spiral abyss. Which I have this question I want to ask because I don't even know because since I hardly touched the spiral abyss most throughout this game's life cycle, only until like recently, has like certain bosses been on the spiral abyss? For example, like the Raiden Shogun boss from her second character story quest, right? Has that boss ever been there?
No, that boss would never be in there because that boss would be super overtuned for that.
Way too overtuned.
Yeah, that would. Not only that, that is a very like unique boss that has specific mechanics, and it would basically be one-shotting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Electro Turtle is now in floor 11. Electro Turtle? Wait a minute. Don't tell me it's the one I'm thinking about.
Yes, it is the legend, but it's not a legend. It's not a legend tuned enemy. It's same movesets, just seriously toned down, and they took away certain. Like I said, they took away certain movesets.
And you better have Electro Shield or Ganyu. Shit, I'll just use Skirt. Actually, do I have an Electro Shielder character on my account? Do we even have one? Do you count? Should I count Bailu? Not Bailu. I said Bailu. I say Beta. Okay, let's get it. Oh, you don't have those things? You're clapped. Oh crap! I'm over here cheesing from either. Oh man! I didn't say how y'all day was. My apologies. How was y'all day today?
Go!
Let's light it up!
I didn't get to sleep.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Overruled.
I guess I can. I'll go ahead and say how my day was.
Teamwork is strength.
First and foremost,
This is where you fall.
what? I was like, wait, sorry for me? What sorry for?
Transfixed.
Oh. Fuck, I hear you. So I got headphones next to my ears, how they hear the gameplay. Yeah, like, the game. Okay, so this is what happened. I woke up around 8. I woke around 8. Y'all unbelievable sometimes. I'm asleep on this since nobody want to hear me talk about my day down. So this is what happened. I woke up around 8 o'clock today. Got dressed immediately because I was going to get my freaking haircut. I didn't get my haircut for the last 2 weeks and it was irritating my nerve not having good hair. And my head been itchy like a mother effer working in the damn warehouse while these dirty harnesses I gotta wear that other people have already worn. Just that the dirt and grime collects, especially when you sweat. So, did that, got my haircut. After that, I came home, started working on the thumbnail for my Honkai Star Rail 3.4 live stream playthrough. Also, like I said about that comment section that really pissed me off about the ignorant behavior when it comes down to being objective when it comes down to criticism and giving flowers when it's supposed to be given and giving criticism when it needs to be given. XYZ. It sparked me to start working on a video talking about Genshin Impact storytelling and some of the things I've noticed that Genshin has been doing since version 5.4 till now. Granted, there's subtle things that most people don't notice. So I'm talking about that. I'm going to freestyle that video as best as possible, and I wrote little mini summaries on it so that I'll be able to stay focused and also freestyle the way I want to. I didn't make my new Star Rail standard thumbnail yet. I'm probably gonna make that tomorrow. I'm also probably gonna stream Woo tomorrow, just so I can play a companion story quest, just to see, because I only played one so far. I want to play another one so I can have a full blown opinion about Woo companion story quest, to see if they are even better than Genshin's. Because, like I said, when it comes down to that conversation, people be acting like Woo is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So we gonna see tomorrow. What else do I need to say?
Like I said, I really wish people would just root for other games to be good. Because, man, dude, if Wuwa was really, really good and didn't fuck up a while ago, Genshin would have to step up its game to keep up. And if Genshin continued, like, if it gets better and stops the bullshit that they've been doing, then Wuwa
Laid bare.
would have to get better. And everybody would get a better game. But no, they're like these fucking fucks, whatever, all listening on each other. Just good at things.
Let's light it up! Go in! Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
Grow! Sharing my knowledge!
Yeah, we're just watching. Oh, I've been seeing some new stuff about that gacha game called NTE. I don't know if y'all heard about that one.
Overruled! Teamwork is dreamwork!
God forbid. I swear, let something like that happen in my life. The person in question is gonna get folded to the floor. There will be no talking.
Let's play turn a little.
Laid bare.
Oh my god, I
Light it
just
up.
have to remember I'm locking my brain back in.
Everybody stand back!
Mind you, before, you can see, I knew y'all was gonna say that because y'all didn't give me a chance to explain what this was even about. It has nothing to do with any like romantic relationship going south or anything. It's just something else entirely. Where I remember I had this friend. I don't know if I can really say we were friends, but I guess we were friends enough. And there was this moment where because we were talking and I was like, I want to go to Japan and see how it's like over there. Granted, because I did say that I like to watch anime and whatnot, and I was curious to know how it's like in Japan. If I have to base anime off of what to expect. Granted, I'm not talking about for every crazy thing that happens in anime, but some of like the more casual stuff that happens, right? Or like for example, their living spaces. I know they got completely different type of living spaces compared to us over here in the West. Especially
tiny. Very tiny.
Yeah. And also about how the door opens.
You're talking about the side doors? Only the inside doors are like that.
Slide doors, the way
Yeah.
slide.
Yeah, that's usually either an aesthetic style or it is, like I said, like between living rooms and dining rooms and whatnot. Usually, like if you go to like a bedroom, it has a normal hinge door.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't talking about like the sliding doors. I was more so discussing about like, you know how I guess every time I watch anime, I usually see them like living in their apartment complexes, and they push their door open instead of pulling the door out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know how you usually walk out your door, you grab it and you pull it inward instead of pulling it outward. I don't know if that's true for their doors at least.
I never took notice of that.
Yeah, me neither.
Billy, for every anime I've watched, I've always noticed that for their apartment complex doors, they always push it outward instead of pulling it in to leave the door.
Well, when I lived in Japan, my door, like if I was on the inside of the room, I pulled it in.
Okay, so maybe there was something I misunderstood then.
Maybe it's just it depends on where you're at.
That too. Who else am I bringing for this fight? I want to bring you, and I want to bring.
No, you can't bring me. Fuck off.
Good.
Anything in this because you clap your teeth.
Call the gay bapper.
Wait, did I
Damn.
say use a callus or use? Wait. Yo, noob, if you're still here, what was the best? What were you referring to when you said use a callus or a bow user? You were referring to the boss I just finished fighting?
Did I deny it?
Wait, deny what? What you said? You over here whispering like a devil in my ear about something I can't even hear half the stuff you talking about.
What's funny is Trip heard it loud and clear.
And I have a hearing problem.
Damn, that's saying something.
I ain't about to start. Anyway. Oh,
Who joined?
it's Sakya. How you been, bro?
I've been fine.
This is Sakuya.
Cool. We over here. I'm live streaming right now, playing Genshin, playing the new in-game mode and whatnot.
A little of this.
Mission around 3 seconds.
Fourth, my blade. Ha, tidal wave. Za. Merciless. Another star goes out.
Well, you sound a little bit like a whisper in the background. I don't know why.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Granted, the probably because I probably lowered the volume. Probably. I can't remember if I did that or not.
Paradigm shift.
People playing some music. Trying to talk about shit.
Well, I don't have to have muted, so.
Another star goes out.
Oh wow, you sound louder now.
A little elusive. A touch of frost. You're mine. You can run, but you can't hide. Goose on the loose. Spirit blade. Attack. Merciless. Paradigm shift. A dash of frost. Tidal wave. Fearless. Into the void. A little elusive. From whence you came. One with my book. A touch of frost. A dash of frosting. At first, the flavor.
PlayStation there? No. Then yeah, I don't know, because he's gave me the option to send you a friend request because it's you on your PlayStation.
I hate time. Like, I hate time limits on shit. I can agree to that to some extent. Yeah, me personally, I would love it if they like kind of if they want to keep the time limits on these in-game modes. I would prefer if they do like increase the time limit a bit instead of it being so low. Especially for some bosses, because like there's some bosses people like utterly despise. Like for example, the sandworm boss, right? I know people really hated it when it was in the Spiral Abyss, diving underground, wasting time when you needed to get it killed in a certain amount of time.
Unless you have a C6R5 Yamiko.
Yeah, unless you have
Which would still
Miko,
keep that
she
shit out of that thing.
will hit it underground regardless.
As you can see from their reaction. Oh, here we go.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times my Yamiko fucking saved me in those fights.
Goodbye. Like the video.
Alright, say that, bro. Don't worry about it. But hold on. The noob said this. HP scaling is insane. I've been hearing the HP scaling for like the latter ends of the difficulty is like crazy.
Yeah, the stage 6 difficulties are absolutely absurd. Like, dude, like I said, my account is cracked as fuck, and it still can't beat stage 6. Like, You've seen my account. It's cracked.
Ooh, awesome! I got a flower piece that got freaking crit rate on it. Yes.
Oh, Kala. So I'm playing ZZZ and doing the Chief of Defense, the last node. I switched out Bernice for you.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm testing.
Don't have a heart attack.
No excuses.
I'm testing shit. So U11's fire set is active right now. Which is kind of weird because Bernice usually does them like 3 seconds. But Yufufu did it. So right now, So U11 is sitting at 100% crit rate and 305 crit damage.
305, good God.
I'm like,
Wait.
Yufufu's crit damage boost is crazy.
Wait. Repeat what you just said. You said how much crit rate?
Alright, so okay, without any buffs, no buffs at all. So U11 has 67.4% crit rate, no buffs at all, just the base, and 160.4 crit damage. With Yufufu active
This domain
and
is messed
Astra
up.
just being Astra,
No wonder even Yelan found it dicey.
she sitting at 100 crit rate and 305.2 crit damage.
That's crazy. That's absurd.
I'm telling you, Yufufu's crit damage boost is crazy.
I just have to find another valid reason to get her.
Boy, I was like, damn, I know she was good, but I didn't expect she was giving this much crit damage.
I'm so glad I get paid on the 4th. Hopefully I win the 50-50, so I don't have to keep spending money.
I can tell you that So U11 is clearing this node 7 fucking quick. Like, the boss's HP are being burned down like crazy. And this is just with the fire set. I'm not even using the pick, which is the one I want to use more. And I'm pretty sure with the woodpecker, it's going to be going even more high numbers with it.
Oh. So let me read real quick. Electro's turtle inside of the floor is dangerous up close, but it can come up to up with projectiles. Oh, I think I remember doing that before. So have fun running away. It's probably gonna be such an easy fight, except for when I fought it with it as a freaking lord, or what you call, you know what I'm talking about, local legend. What's crazy is I think I would use the overload team to fight that boss back then. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a lot of people do use overload because overload does the most damage, but like whenever it gets its shield, ice eats through it.
Which reminds me, I think I was fighting something earlier with my skirt team, and it had an electro shield, but I couldn't eat through it fast enough. I'm trying to remember, what did I fight that was doing that? I'll probably find it in a second. Oh, hold up. It got back to story-related content. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back in the call. Baby. Alright, hold up. Let me get this out.
Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths. Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
Excuse me, my bad.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Or they can enter the domain and get a taste of real danger.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing.
Crap.
We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler.
I'm so upset. This freaking autoplay sped through the Traveler having that freaking goofy facial expression. Or, it's not goofy, I just found it funny. But, like, that's another example of Genshin Impact, you know, the devs putting a little more effort to give the Traveler different, you know, body poses than the standard body poses they usually do. It's small little things like this that people don't notice because they're not bothering to look for it.
Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage.
Oh, and Skirt was a bad influence on that situation. You know what? Skirt probably did have some influence on him. Cause I did Skirt's story quest before this. So, who knows? She probably rubbed off on him. He helped her with her situation. She made him a little crazy. But the rant I was on earlier, Sorfra, was that I'm seeing people nitpick Skirt's character story quest by complaining about the use of the ghostly figures to show Skirt's backstory. And when I saw that, it was by far the most ignorant thing ever. And I decided I was going to make a video about it. But I'm waiting, before I make that video, I'm going to wait for this whole week to fly by just to see who's going to make a video about it, giving it, and also trying to present a valid argument of critique, like it was a bad thing when it really wasn't. Excuse me, my bad. I saw that brief post in the Discord. Yeah, it was. I wanted to have the conversation there in the Discord, but then I was like, no, I want to do it while I'm streaming because it's gonna help me, you know, vent my frustration out. Because just like, how can you be mad at something and nitpick it, especially when it's something that we've all been wanting when it comes down to a character story quest, right? We want the character story quest to present the character, to flesh out the character, and develop the character. And it checked all those boxes, and it did, and it presented the story in a really good way. He's like, I don't understand that. And as Trip said earlier, it just, there are going to be people out here who don't want to hear the other argument. They only want to see their argument, which is true. And I experienced that today in that comment section of that video. I was just like, y'all niggas, and I said to these niggas as my last comment to them, I was like, bro, y'all clearly do not want the game to be better. If you wanted it to be better, you would actually give praises to something that we've all been criticizing, especially when it comes down to character story quests. You'd actually be giving this praise and not criticizing it or nitpicking such minute details that no one really cares about. No one cares that they use ghostly figures versus using NPC models to be visual representations of Skirk's people, her parents, and the invaders that killed off her people, plus Sertology, her master. No one cares about that. You can legitimately swap it out with NPC models that are human-shaped versus the ghostly figures, and it doesn't change anything. It still shows us her character story, her backstory. It does what it needs to do. So just like, I was, bro, if you was here earlier and heard me ranting, bro, I was heated like a mother effer. But I've now calmed down and cooled off. But it's just like, bro, it boils down to entitlement. People feel like they are owed or entitled to certain things, and they feel wrong when things don't fall how they want. AKA a generation of adult dollars and those of us that dislike children for it. Let me know. Basically. Because to me personally, you cannot give a valid critique if your response to something that you want actually being presented to you and given to you, and your response is, it's still not good enough, or it's still not enough, despite the fact how blatantly in abundance we got. Because we had so many detailed visual images. We had the ghostly figures, of course. We had first-person POV. We got to look to the inside of her mind in relation to her personal thoughts about herself, how she feels about the fact that she survived. We learned about how, you know, how she obtained this mentality that she now has, and why she acts the way that she acts, and why she moves the way she moves. It's like it covered every basis, and yet to see people still nitpick to say it wasn't good enough is crazy.
Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
And I'll say this. Like, when people give critiques to Genshin, like, for example, like, the lack of facial animations for playable characters, like, going on right now, right? It's not that the fact that the characters lack facial animations, right? It's the fact that there is no fluidity between one facial expression to the next one. It feels stiff when they go from one facial expression to the next. That's what the real issue is. It's not that they lack facial expression, it's that they lack the fluidity to transition from one facial expression to the next. Boom. America has the highest rate of people diagnosed with and estimated to have that don't have that the diagnosis. NPD sociology has been saying some things about the direction of this country. I'll ask Trip about his opinion on that when I get back on that voice call.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows, maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
I feel like we may run into an individual like that. And the quest is complete. Now I can go back into this voice call. Alright, go. Back in here now.
No, we cannot hear you.
Yes, you can. Anyway.
Hear who?
NPD equals narcissistic personality disorder. Oh, okay. America has the highest rate of people diagnosed with NPD. Sociology has been saying some things about the direction of this country.
Oh, you mean like Colin?
Oh no, I'm referring to a comment or that Sofra typed because I was telling him about my rant about people's bullshit when it comes down to you know what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm wasting breath just getting back into that because it's just like, bro, I didn't say what I need to say about it. So I gotta save that energy for that video.
Which video? The Goon video?
I'm not gonna hold you. The Goon video gonna have to take a backseat for a while, a lengthy while. Oh, hold up. Oh.
Need me to come in there and help you for number 3? Or sorry, number 4?
I want to get a taste of number 4 first. Then I'll see if you basically, you know what I'm saying. Shit. What artifact set have I not like farmed enough of?
All of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Jesus has got your number, dude. And if you want Skirk, you need Visions of the Deep. Oh, sorry, Finale of the Deep. I don't know why I thought Visions.
Alright, that's enough. ZZZ, I got my shit. OS, I'm good to go. Switching over to something.
Alright, do you know why that whole Finale of the Deep artifact set really pisses me off when people are like, yeah, equip Finale of the Deep on her? Because the Fontaine Crashtable is also called Finale of the Deep.
Oh.
So, do you know how many times, like, equip a Finale of the Deep on her? I'm going, huh? Unless you say 4-piece or 2-piece, I go, wait, why? Why would you do that?
They sure like to confuse people with shit now.
Party must have at least one member. Nigga, what? Am I missing something?
Because you need to get the other two bosses lined up as well. You need to
My
build
bad.
for the lava and the secret source.
I forgot you were playing Genshin. The moment I saw Barbara, I thought you were playing Honkai Star Rail. Oh my god, hi.
Honkai that's discount barbs.
I know, it's just the fact that I saw Barbara, it went to Heist, and I'm like, wait, hold on, he's playing Genshin, this is Barbara, not Heist.
Even when I was showed the picture, I went, that's fucking discount barbs, what the hell? Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I saw the model for the Teresa, and yeah, it's Bronya.
What do you mean?
That's not the official art though.
Well, hopefully it is because it's the adult version of Bronya.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Can you at least send it to our brother? Why you ain't say something about this earlier?
Oh, because I saw it earlier and I showed.
Throw it my way, bro. I want to see it.
No, dude, I'm pretty sure you were in stream. Like there was a picture of it leaked a long time ago, and you guys said the exact same thing. It looks like Bronya, and I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck that is. And I said Honkai 3rd. I'm like, okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Which voice job was it? Was it this one or the other one?
I don't remember. If the character looks like,
I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it in one of the VC.
It would have been in. Oh, it may have been the older one. The one that I refuse to be a part of now.
Oh, okay, let me go to that one.
It might be that one.
Check.
Just type in Saritsa in. Sorry.
wait a minute, does it?
I like how I typed in Sarisa and the only thing that came out was a picture.
That one video.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I need to see something.
And then underneath there was the picture of the Chlorine's button holding the shirt.
Yeah, it must have been in the older one.
Yeah. This one's.
What? I thought he had that ability on him. Never mind. I guess I'll do. Alright, okay. We get into this as soon as I get that fire team.
Damn, dude, I've eaten through almost all of my elites just fucking farming. Just for the sake of farming them.
I do have a Dendro healer. Ooh. But I gotta level her up. I've been meaning to level her up just so I can have my Dendro healer. Shit. Okay. Oh. Wrong button. Put you back here. Put you here. And the team is set. About a flip. Shit. I'm trying to think of someone who's a fire character who can give me rapid attacks, but I only have 2 characters on my account who can give me that. Ain't this a bitch? Alright, whatever. We just gonna roll it like this. My bad. I'm being a little indecisive for y'all watching. Oh, does anyone else have like some interesting topics they want to talk about while we're here? As you watch me potentially fail.
I love the fact that the new, the Hoyo VAs are now stressing about their jobs. That's fucking cracking me up. The fucking union VAs are now fucking basically, they shat in the bed, now they get to sleep in it.
Oh, I have been hearing about that. Granted, I haven't watched any videos like touching on it.
is there a picture of a gun in one of the VCs?
Oh, you remember? Because Tripwire was talking about that gun. Oh, I was talking about. I'm pretty sure it sparked because we were talking about like. I think I sparked it by saying I had a fascination in guns.
By royal decree.
And whatever, and then he showed his.
Final warning. Go.
Yes.
Mine was the type of gun I had.
Oh, it was the type.
I deleted my old guns. Well, you have to remember, it is my hand.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, generic.
Reveal. Transfixed. Stop right there. You asked for it. Teamwork is tricky.
I forgot that.
Oh, this thing got 10.
By royal decree. Get out of here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Hands right. Going in. This is where we laid bare. Drop your weapons. Teamwork is dreamwork. On reveal by overrule. I hear.
Oh, son of a. Okay, I guess I will be needing help.
Told ya.
Bastard killed my Arlecchino before I can even get the freaking skill off.
Alright, give me a second. Just wrapping up things here. The way that reverberated in the mic, it sounded like a fucking motorcycle like revving up.
Oh my god, I even tried to cover it.
I'm indecisive. You're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned this in the other stream. I probably did, but if I didn't, I'm gonna say it again. Does anyone here think that the Traveler is treated less like an MC and more like a side character?
Yes. Yeah, more like a side for damn sure.
Do you think it's like to some egregious level of side character?
The fact that they're hardly ever voiced, but Paimon is instead, is kind of irritating to me.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I have to fucking join your world. Hold on.
Because I know for me, he does feel more like a side character, especially with mostly every time he feuds with a fucking enemy, he's mostly just a fucking support. So it's like, or side DPS in my with. So it's like, yeah. He always gives me the vibe that he's a freaking side character.
Okay. I guess I should rearrange how I'm asking this question. Give me a second. Do you think that the Traveler isn't active as a main character?
They're definitely not active as a main character.
It's not, not like Grover.
Dude, hit the load time for the PlayStation is fucking absurd. I sent the request, and you were on the load screen the entire time for the first request.
Oh, because I was exiting out of the freaking.
I know, but I'm saying your load times are absurd on the PlayStation.
No, wait, hold on. Ain't you playing Genshin on your PS4?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why.
Stop playing on your PS4.
Also, Did my stream end by any chance?
No, I'm still looking at it.
Is it
No,
loading?
sadly, I mean, yeah, it's still running.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. I see a big blob of red just
Okay, thank God. Okay,
I've read almost every novel
This
from
is what they
Yai
said.
Publishing House.
Tyler's role is a witness,
Pretty
and I think
normal,
Genshin
right?
portrays that very well, even though it's such a unique take that most people struggle to grasp why they're doing that. I do agree that Tyler should be voiced more, though.
As a witness, he shouldn't be involved in other situations. Supposed to witness, observe, not intervene.
I kind of disagree, because like when they like refer to he's a witness, it's not solely that he just stands around doing nothing and he just watches from afar, right? So we know he gets pulled in. Well, it's because there's like two things going on at the same time. On one, you got one thing where he's trying to find a sibling, and he goes from nation to nation asking for information related to their sibling. And then on the other hand, they also say that he's a witness to witness the truth of the world, its history and whatnot. So when the world does eventually end, right, he'll be probably the only person left in the world to remember it. All that cool stuff. Right?
No. He is. All right. What makes the Fate different than any other character in this game? He can change the course of fate. When the Traveler is going to become the ruler of this world, I believe it's going to change the fate of the entire thing, and they will be able to prevent the world from ending and will become its new ruler, but because of that, they will never be able to leave. So we're going to Hydrotolpa. So, blah.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
So I would actually do... No, I can do this little number right here.
Alright. Team 2... Shit, I'm bringing for Team 2.
My phone. I'm assuming Trip pick my weekend.
Oh, that's right. I can't be. You can't pick the same character on the other one, so I'll just go boom, boom.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Oh, if you're doing that, Go. We need fire and.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
That will do this little number.
Pretty normal, right?
Oh, I guess I'll get my get more of my opinion about the whole Traveler being a main character or not. I do feel like the Traveler does fit the bill as fitting the bill as being a main character, right? Because there's moments where he does participate actively in the story, which is what a main character usually does, and there's moments where they get dragged into something when they were trying not to get dragged into something, usually, right? So it's like. That's what most main characters get. Huh?
Get rid of your Cole and make Arlecchino on the Lava Dragon instead. There you go. That will work a lot better.
Then who should I bring for this one then?
Exalted one? What the hell?
Who should I bring? I guess I'll bring you? You can tell me whether or not D is a good pick for that first boss.
I mean, Dia works.
Yeah.
And because I'm not sure how well you're Dia's spelled or what con she is, so I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Oh, she E1.
Like, how well. C1?
Yeah.
Okay, then she doesn't, like, then she's good then.
I'm gonna bring...
But keep in mind, we have no healer, so your reading's going to die real quick if you're not careful.
That's why I was thinking, if anything, you could just bring your Bennett. You have a Bennett.
No, Bennett is in the battlefield too.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
How can we solve this issue? Oh, we can easily solve this issue. Give me a second. There we go. Issue solved. Alright, give me a second. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring you, and finally.
I mean, yeah, Cookie can heal. You gotta be close to Trip though, so she can heal him.
No problem. I'm supposed to stay close anyway.
Oh no, I have a Seat Lolly as a shield, so.
Oh, never mind.
Do I need to bring everything else?
I've read almost every novel from Yai
No, I'm good.
Publishing House.
Alright, start. Alright, let me read more. Let me read what Sofra said. My bad, I didn't read this earlier. He's a witness. Part of how he witnesses is by interacting, which is valid, because they aren't supposed to be 100% of the spotlight, though. The focus will shift around, which is interesting. If they're being canonical, why I'm using he. You know what? I also stand on that position as well, because if I had to compare Traveler to the Rover, I'm not gonna lie. The Traveler, even though, because people think that the Traveler gets his spotlight stolen or gets cut, quote unquote, by the story because they don't let him do cool stuff, which that's not true. Versus like playable characters getting the time to shine. I'm sitting here thinking about when I hear that, I'm like, do y'all not know? Wait, hold up. Confirm. Do y'all not know that the Traveler has done a whole bunch of cool stuff? Because I'm sitting here thinking back to so many cool moments that the Traveler has had. And I'm like, bro, why are we lying that the Traveler does not have cool main character moments? Am I supposed to forget what happened for the past 4 years prior to now? I can think... Oh, go ahead.
No, I said seems. I was agreeing to it. I said seems like it.
Yeah, it was just like... Oh crap, press that button for a second. Try to switch character.
Get to work! Try and stop me! A bond is strong! Look alive! Incinerate!
AKA get treated like these.
Suffer the wrath of all! Pyroclastic surge!
Oh wow, I just saw 400k. That was crazy.
Teleporting as I did my worst.
Stand with me! Incinerate!
Yeah, I used my first.
Buckle up! Wrath from the sky! You asked for it! Incinerate!
Mom. Mother.
You two! Time to end this! Our bond is strong! Stop me! Out of my way! Light of the blazing sun! Let's get it on!
That bastard gonna try to run over this to that little bastard over there in the corner. I know he will. Yep, freaking knew it.
Stand with me! Rev the engine!
400k. Finon's character trailer dropped. Oh yes.
Who?
Finon's
that?
character trailer dropped.
The dude. No one cares about dudes.
This dude, people do care for it.
Oh, you're talking about Honkai Saro?
Yes. I'm not gonna hold you.
Is he finally crashing out?
Yes, he's crashing out, and I can't wait for it.
Well, his crash out is valid.
Oh, is that the guy who just got replaced? That was that Diluc?
No.
I thought that was Diluc's VA. He got replaced. I thought.
I mean, it sounds a bit like Diluc, but it's not him.
I can't even tell if it was him anyway. Granted, I would have to go read the description of his voice. Oh, hold on, let me read this from Sofra. I see it more like the Traveler choosing to share the spotlight because they have a lot of empathy and care for their friends. They could steal the spotlight more. They're just humble and polite. You know, I think that's valid. Me personally. because that's what it feels like every time I see the Traveler. Like, especially with Skirk's character story quest. That 2-man mission was crazy.
Committed to memory.
The Traveler was like, yo, you need my sword? Threw his sword towards her. She caught it and dealt that crazy blow. Bruh, was that not gas? It was such a cool moment. Light
it up. Temple of Wisdom. A little ambiance.
Everybody stand back!
Arnhem, use Arlecchino now. Burn his ass.
Sitting as the moon! Laid bare! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
This will brighten up the place. Make yourself a room.
This is where we fall. We go! Everybody stand back! Witness my laws! Overrule!
Thresh and floral. Committed to memory.
Teamwork is
Temple of
dreamwork!
Wisdom.
Let's light it up!
That looks good. I'm gonna load back up.
Transfixed! Go
There we go.
ahead.
A little ambiance. Make yourself a room.
Extract! This is where we fall. Laid bare. Let's light it up!
You know, I'll say this. I fucked it up. I fucked up at the beginning because I was sitting here waiting for that freaking elemental skill to get back up, but it was taking forever. Is there like a debuff happening on my character for the skill to be taking that long, or am I tripping?
No, it just takes that long. That's why you... Alright, so what you should do with your skill is wait until he drops. Now, once his shield is dropped and he's on the ground, then use your skill. Because you're going to want my... When the fight starts, you want to use her skill right then and there. Now, what happens is when her burst is up, you can use her burst to reset the timer on her skill. So if her burst is up, then you can use her skill before he goes down, and then when he goes down, you can use her burst to get your skill back. But keep in mind that you want to wait the 2 second, sorry, not 2 second, what is it, 4 seconds before you can do the blood debt due. So you want to keep that in mind. Because if you immediately absorb it, then you don't get the full amount of the blood debt due.
Well, give me a second. I don't know what my dog's scratching my door for, because I just told my brother to deal with his dog. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta deal with this. Okay, I'm back. Alright, my dog doing the most right now. My brother already took him outside, but he over here scratching my door. I done filled up his food bowl and everything. Coronal Radiance. Ooh, that's interesting. And he got such a tough looking face on the thumbnail. Crap, I'm gonna have to check. Oh, I was not paying attention. I was sitting here looking at my phone.
Adventure time.
That's my fault.
Transfixed.
I ain't knew the damn thing was gonna load this quick.
I see everything.
I'm going in.
Yeah. Grow, grow, grow. Reconstitute!
Witness my wrath.
This will brighten up the place!
Now you need to skill again.
I feel like I messed something up. That was my bad. That was supposed to happen.
Yeah, you did reapply your skill again.
Yeah, cause
After you use your burst, you use your skill again immediately.
yeah,
Because it resets your skill.
should I pop the skill on him now?
Or hit the drop down, or unless you have your burst up, then you can do it. Now, use your skill.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
A little ambiance!
See the difference in damage now?
Overruled! Teamwork is committed to memory! Make it reconstitute!
Everlasting as the moon!
This will brighten up the place! Neutralize!
You
Okay.
know, I think we got the
Get
super rolls
on your
wrong.
Arlecchino, put on Bennett, I'll put on Arlecchino.
Yeah. I was about to say that. Give me a second. Oh,
But that means make sure you get your burst up as soon as possible.
oh, how do I cancel the configuration?
You have to exit the arena.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. There's usually the way I usually play Arlecchino, which I'm pretty sure you done seen me do multiple times. I usually pop the skill, plant it, then I immediately absorb it, and then I start just slashing. That's how I usually do
if
it.
you immediately absorb it, that's your issue right there. You need to wait the time limit for the X to get bigger, then absorb it. Otherwise, you're getting half as much power.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm understanding now. Okay.
How do you not know how to use Arlecchino? We have told you how to use her so many fucking times.
Look, when I use her on my overload team, I just be clicking. I be just getting through it, blowing through
That's
stuff.
why you can't clear shit.
But now that I know that is a
Shut
signifier.
off your mind.
Yeah. You're not using the mechanics properly.
Oh, what the hell did we use for the first team? Give me a second. I know I brought Dea. I want to shut up.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
You used Raiden.
Oh, I swapped Raiden out for a Cookie for the healing. Granted, I'm not thinking we might not need that this time.
No, that's... I mean, as long as you're on Dea when you get hit, yeah, you're fine.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
Where's my guy? Right, here you go.
Pretty normal, right?
This team, I'm going to bring in you, and then...
Scofier.
Oh, crap. Give me a second. Okay, let me check. Okay, everything good. Oh, I forgot to say. I'm pretty sure I didn't go in full depth, but like I like the fact that the Traveler does share moments with characters, especially when it's like really impactful moments, rather than like the Traveler just like soaking up all the fun. Granted, this doesn't happen all the time. I want to fight this one first. It doesn't happen all the time, but I do feel like it does a service to playable characters. Oh, my bad. My screen's still loading.
Arlecchino absorbed it immediately. That's because her constellation allows me to do that. Her C2 allows me to absorb it immediately and get the full buff. So when you see me do it, it's because I can.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up!
Throwing the rock. In fact, I only have 2 buttons that lock me.
Light it up!
His teammates. So that's also throwing me off.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Everybody stand back! Witness my rise. Transfixed. Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home! This way through the living room. This will brighten up the place.
Let's light it up!
Grow! Sharing my knowledge!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Russian flow!
Let's light it up! Witness my rise.
Make yourselves at home!
Laid bare.
Nice. Oh, what up? I have not been looking at any of these pieces that I've been picking up, like, at all. Wait a minute. Did I just get a comment responding to me about... Oh, did you not claim your Leyline reward?
I'm not claiming it. I don't need to.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yep, I freaking knew it. Someone just sent me a freaking... okay, I don't think someone sent me a response.
Talking about that MB person?
No, it's about the damn comment section that I was in today. Shit is going crazy. I honestly cringe when the training parts start. Traveler remembering her friend's moves, and it shows in black screen with this, which reuse skill animation. I seriously laughed at that part. The serious dialogue didn't help it at all. Okay, cool, bro. Just like whatever.
Stop me! Buckle up! Shine down! Full throttle! Take a breather. Let's get it on! Gloves off! Incinerate! Look alive! There is no escape! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun! Illusion shattered! Incinerate! Buckle up! Now you shall perish! Burn it down! Wrap from the sky!
I will say this. The most enjoyable part of this whole in-game mode is the fact that you can do it in co-op.
I just hate that in co-op they nerf your damage by half. I hate that. It's that way you don't kill the frickin' everything so quickly. But it's still, I'm sitting there going, I should be literally putting twice as much numbers out there. Oh, my Shinhee's got the drip. She's got her signature weapon, her fancy dress, and she's got her echoes.
A little moose boost.
I'm thinking about buying that dress for my Shinha and my Ganyu.
Surge.
I should have bought my Ganyu for that. Constantly keep doing
My will embodied.
Pop the kill.
By ordinance divine. Off to the breather. Mine to wield. Transfiguration. Adaptive frosting. Riptide. Pinnacle of excellence. Take your true form. By ordinance divine. A little movement. Obey. Paradise.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. God damn it.
Bodied. Attractive frosting.
You can run. Can't hide.
Your child doesn't do shit for damage, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know it's pretty low. I tried to increase his crit rate and crit damage lately, but I can't find no pieces that's going to increase it any higher.
Yeah, you would have been better off if you had brought, like, wait, you don't have Ganyu, do you?
I do have Ganyu.
You do have Ganyu?
Yeah.
Oh, probably would have been better bringing her in.
Oh, hold up. What more? Oh, I gotta change the mode, right? So we got like one more mode to do. The only reason I brought Child was purely so that he can like increase the what he increases the base attack, right?
He increases basic skill by 1, but if that's the only reason why you brought him, that was a bad idea. If he's built, that's why you want to bring him. If your Ganyu is built, you could bring her. The only reason why I say bringing her would have been good, because that means you would have been generating particles consistently, meaning we would have been dropping our bursts, except for the skirt, non-stop.
Okay, I see. Okay. I see.
Because let's see. I'm gonna look at my event real quick. Because what was my top damage done on my skirk? So you saw how I was doing like 14,000, like basically top damage with my skirk. My skirk at doing the top damage on the level 5 version was 229,000. So I was doing basically over twice as much damage in single player. Given I also was using Farina, and Farina boosts damage like crazy mofo.
Going into a trance is
Oh, we're
risky for
doing
most
fearless
people.
now.
So don't get any ideas.
Doing what?
We're doing the fearless mode.
Oh, you know that the fearless, you don't get the rewards for co-op, right?
Oh, that's fine. I ain't worried about that.
You don't. Yeah, if you read it, if you look at the rewards, it says only for single player. So stage 5 and 6, you have to do solo to get the rewards.
Oh, that's fine. Like I'm not too pressed about that. Like I ain't obsessing over that.
Well, I don't know if we'll be able to make the time with your characters on stage 5, to be honest.
Here's
It is
to
what it
a
is.
life
If
where
we
the
ain't gonna
drinks
make the time,
keep
I just want to
flowing
enjoy the fun.
and the mora keeps rolling.
Now, who am I gonna bring this time? No, I want to bring. Bring you there.
But you definitely want to Escoffier on that last boss. Marina Escoffier. That's like the ace. That right there is Skirk's team. This is what I hate about Skirk, is she is really, really strong, but her optimized team is this. 5 limited stars. And
I've
Shinra
read almost
is,
every
like,
novel
only
from
been
Yae
reread
Publishing House.
Twice.
Pretty normal,
Twice
right?
She's been rerun. Like, she never gets reran. And so if you'll probably never see her again. After this run, she's probably done. Like, the game will be discontinued before she gets run again.
At this point, they might as well just throw her on the standard banner.
Yeah. That's why I made sure to get her signature weapon this time around, regardless, because I probably will never get another chance at this.
My bad. I'm all over
Going
the
into a
freaking place right now.
trance is risky
Trying to
for
figure out
most
what the hell I'm trying to
people.
do.
So don't get any ideas.
Nope, wrong button. There we go. You, and then I guess. Oh, a melt reaction. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can bring a cryo character. Who should I bring? I'm going to remove Dea. I'm going to put. I want someone who can give me constant cryo application. Let's do you. But what about?
Do you have Diona?
Yeah, I got Diona.
There you go.
And let's check to the team list real quick. Okay, everything good. Teammate's not ready, huh?
Oh.
Oh. Also, I guess I'll ask y'all who's watching the stream right now. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I know I've been kind of ignoring y'all this entire time.
Run while you can. Save yourself.
Ignore these devils on my shoulders. Oh, I guess I'll ask anybody who's watching the chat right now if they've been watching any new anime lately. Granted, I've been, like I said in the last stream, I've been watching, what is it, To Love Ryu. Oh, I got one more episode to watch before like, I gotta wait till the latter half comes. I haven't watched episode 12 yet.
That'll be in December.
Full throttle!
On the rocks! Yeah! Huh, I'm here.
But yeah, I've been watching To Love Ryu, and I'm not gonna hold you. It's been so crazy. I see some of the. I think is the fan service in this show the craziest thing I've seen compared to other shows with fan service.
That show is known for its fan service.
I saw one scene. I was like, bruh. The main character is a top tier gooner, yet he wanted to act like he's innocent. I'll explain. This is what we're talking about right now. Homeboy, in his sleep, grabbing cheeks. He's grabbing more than cheeks. Homeboy sniffing armpits and everything. I was like, bro, what? This dude is crazy. And he wanted to sit here and try to act like he's innocent all the time. Oh, I'm not the type of guy. Yet you're doing that in your sleep.
Suffer the pew-pew!
Light up the blazing sun!
On the rock!
I'm still on episode 2. I think I'm on episode 3 now. No, I finished episode 2.
Look at you, Boo Down!
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
Pew-pew!
Where he go? Oh, he's over.
Yeah! Go, pew-pew! Nice and spicy!
Fulfill our pact!
Keep lolling, keep on the rock!
Full throttle! Wrath from the skies!
can't handle your dreams.
Ah, crap, I'm dead.
Well, I told you. Right? Yeah, there's not enough damage in that.
Alright, time to burst. Damn. How long am I shooting for? Okay, is that okay? I've been shooting for about an hour now. Let's go. Actually, hold up. I need to refresh my laptop right quick. I feel like something's off. Oops, excuse me.
Get out of the fucking... I hate when he does that shit.
We go. Neutralize.
Commit to memory. Grow. Share my knowledge.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Brighten up the place.
Everlasting as the moon.
This may pretty little.
Transfixed. Let's light it up.
Grow. Commit to memory. Make yourself at home.
Lay bare.
You might feel this bad, but it's fine.
Oh, my
Rush and
Let's light it up.
Surprise me. Nah,
New strategy.
I really hate how she keeps going back to the fucking front for no fucking reason.
Go ahead.
The damn hit.
Lay bare. Let's light it up.
This may pretty little. Share my knowledge.
Transfixed. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Grow. The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Laid bare.
Okay, we were like about a couple inches away from victory, but that was.
Yeah, I'm telling you, your characters are not built enough for this at all.
Oh, hold on, wrong
Like,
button.
you have severely neglected your characters.
Oh, look, hold up. That click button right?
I have less character than Trip, and at least most of my characters are built.
Well, usually the more characters you have, the less they're going to be built because of resources. But
Yeah.
Hala never plays. Like, every time I see him stream, his residence always at 200. Like, dude, you never fucking play. Your residence should never be capped.
Off to the freezer.
Do your master's bidding. A little amuse-bouche. Show him your praise. Time to shine.
Get out of this damn
My will
field.
embodied by ordinance divine. A burst of flavor. Mine to wait.
This bastard is still in this damn space. Oh my god.
Because of how much
Take your true form. Cryo incarnate. My will and annihilate. Let the world come alive. Boost on the loose. Take your true form. Do your master's bidding. Mine to wield. Lightning, echoing song. Shower me with trick. The pinnacle of excellence. Adaptive frosting.
Son of a. Actually, I'm gonna try that one again. Oh, hold on, let me read it real quick. Farming on HSR is easy, and I can do it routinely. Farming in Genshin, on the other hand, is a lot more work, and I'm terrible at committing to farm for artifacts in Genshin. Yeah, I'm kind of the same state of mind, because y'all already heard what I've said about the fact how Genshin's farming, it just like, it does not encourage me to level up my characters more. Let me continue reading. CBT, new final trailer dropped like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put it in the Discord. Also, how you been? Okay, you mentioned that they talked for a brief moment about it. Alright, okay. Now we're gonna try that one more time. Why do I have to wait for a 3-second? Alright. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Awesome. Got a 2-hour stream out today.
A little moose boosh. Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding. Time to shine. Goose on the loose. Shower me with praise. Take your true form. Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration. Adaptive frosting. Lightning, echoing song. Strike a pose. The pinnacle of excellence. By ordinance divine. Extinguish power. Time to shine. Shower me with praise. A little remove boosh. Goose on the loose. Take your true form. Cryo incarnate. Mine to wield. Let the world collide. The pinnacle of excellence. My will embodied. Do your master's bidding. Take your mine to wield.
There we go.
And the only reason why that's possible is because of Skirk's fucking... Dude, Skirk with this team is stupid strong.
Oh my bad, I was scrolling through my relics. Oh, do you want to do it one time, or you had your fill?
Oh, I had my fill a long time ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
The only way we can beat Battlefield 1 and 2 is you actually level up your characters and get decently better artifacts on them. Especially the Tulpa. That one's not going down unless you build your characters up.
Okay, which, if y'all, I guess I can ask if y'all have the time. I guess we can, I can get y'all to help me at least with one character that could like level up to, crush that bastard. As soon as this freaking screen loads. Okay, 1 second. Alright. I'll let, well, let me read. I'll let the sound call you out. Yeah, let me know buttons are being smashed in the menu. Alright. Okay. So now, oh, hold on, let me do this real quick. Now my script's a level 80. Yay.
Yeah, you absolutely need to get your drivers to 90. Like, Skirk needs to be 90. Your Arlecchino needs to be 90.
All right, then I'll work on that.
Your supports, they can be at 80 because they're just there for support. But when it comes to your actual DPS numbers, when you're like your main driver, they need to be 90. That 5% goes a long way.
No, well, it looks like Skirk may be pushing 90 faster than my Arlecchino. Actually, hold up. Let me see. Let me look at my Arlecchino. How much closer is she to being pushed to 90? Okay, no, Arlecchino, I gotta freaking... I gotta put a little more effort into it. But since Skirk is the closest one, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on her first to push her to 90.
If you're looking at, like, overall DPS, like, Arlecchino's DPS is greater than Skirk's. Skirk's DPS is only better than Arlecchino when you're looking at team compositions. When Skirk has her ultimate team composition, her damage is higher than Arlecchino when she has her best team composition. That's why I said that is the main issue I have with Skirk, is that she's
all
basically
things
paid
come to an end, even time itself. Nice.
Well,
I like the
hold
rain.
up. I think I may have forgotten this piece of information, but does Skirk like have a really high base crit damage, or?
She has high, like, she scales with crit rate. Or not scales, but I mean, I think her level up is crit rate.
Okay, so I'm looking at it right now.
Her ascension bonuses.
Yes, yeah, that's what I meant. Ascension bonus is crit
The
rate.
abyss is like the world's shadow. It's
And
always
so,
there.
if she has,
and it will
if
never
your character has
perish.
high crit damage... No, it's the other way around. It's her crit damage levels up with her ascension.
Okay, because I was looking at that and I saw it.
It's her signature that gives her crit rate. That's what it is.
Okay, I was looking at the crit damage and I was like, damn, this is pretty fucking high. Now I gotta look at it again. Hold up. How high is my crit damage? Oh. It's still 129, almost pushing 130. Okay. So, what I was about to do? I only got hold up. I think I only have like 30, what you call them, left. Resin, there we go. Whew. Almost escaped me. I only got like 30 resin left, so. Which won't even be enough to get the material for the freaking boss. I swear I wish overflow energy.
For a boss, yeah, you need 40.
I wish the overflow energy would exist in this damn game. I don't know why they haven't added it. Cause now this still it's starting to feel intentional at this point. It's starting to feel real intentional. Even though it's been feeling mad intentional way before, I'm starting to feel it more now. Cause now Star Rail 3.4, they just now introduced a skip button for their story. So you be like given a summary of characters' interaction and all the other bullcrap, right? So now I am a firm believer at this point that whoever on the Genshin dev team, they're doing it on purpose.
I'm a firm believer that you're just lazy and you're using anything as an excuse to make up for why your characters are lacking.
I don't think it's an excuse to say that I want more energy so I can grind more, so I can level my characters more. Because I do that when it comes down to Zenless and Star Rail easy. Oh, hold up. I'm in the wrong team set trying to fight this boss. Oh my god, hold up. I almost fought this bastard using a... Oh my lord. Give me 1 second. Oh. I'm still in the damn co-op mode. And I forgot how this... Oh, hold on. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I clicked... No, not that button. Okay, here we go. Finally. Okay, now I can. Oh, what up?
Alright, this is the second time fighting the goat, and I actually convinced that he is made to kill archers. I'm convinced.
Are you talking about in Monster Hunter, or is this a different game?
Elden Ring, Night Rain.
Oh, okay. Is my brother and what's his face?
Nope.
Azar?
They're still behind.
Oh, okay.
Still way behind me.
How far ahead are you at this point?
I already got 4 bosses down. I got 4 to go. They only got 1 boss down. They got 7 to go.
Oh boy.
And with randoms, mind you.
Adventure time. I'm going in.
Right this off the side.
Oh, I thought
I can keep going.
this.
Share my knowledge.
This bastard sent me a whack. My fucking phone. I am pissed.
I see everything.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
I'm gonna break everything before it's too late. Ah! Oh, thank God I survived it by freaking dash last second.
That's how you're supposed to survive these things.
That's gonna hurt in the
First of
morning.
all, we'll go ahead and stop it right there.
Ouchie. Hey,
Hold the hell up. Let me go to the center or something. The spot. They freaking clean my character's clock right now. What is Kale's what does Kale's I guess skill and ult run on? Is it based off elemental mastery?
Basically, I think her thing scales with attack, but she wants EM.
Yeah, she wants to keep at the danger where her ultimate.
So, everything that, like, all her damage scales off of attack, but you want EM on her because when she'll be the one that triggers a lot.
Yes. She wants to be constantly applying Dendro and with her ultimates and shit.
Yeah. But the most important stat on her is going to be attack.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you for the info. I'm just scrolling through my stuff.
Like, if anything, you can just give her the sacrificial bow. That will solve her recharge problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
swear to God, like, there's like half the characters run on sacrificial bow or sacrificial sword.
I mean, can you blame them though? They're good weapons.
I mean, do you know how many people run Yalan with sacrificial bow?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's an area with bleed. Oh, we gotta go up there. What that weapon?
Crit rate attack. Crit rate crit down. Oh shit, that's a good reason. Oh. I like 3 different pieces. Okay, what the fuck is this piece? This increases the count. Why the hell do I have this on you? Nope. No, not that one. I mean, I'm not using my Sino pieces. Which, yeah, Sino. I'd also probably need the bit.
Sino already fell off, to be honest. Varessa is better than Sino.
Alright, then I ain't gonna worry about trying to invest in him because I done invested.
I mean, it was bound to happen either way.
Oh, would y'all say that he's a difficult character to play? Because I'm pretty sure.
He's basically Razor 2.0.
Yeah.
He's just not as boring as Razor is.
It's pretty much a bit easier to actually build as well. It's not as hard.
Yeah, because Razor, he has split scaling between being elemental damage or physical damage.
At least with Sino, he really wants to see most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, ow! Where did that come
Can
from?
anybody see my screen right now, by any chance?
What about it?
Oh, because I was going to ask for your opinion about what my character build looked like for at least the burning team. Like I said, so I can freaking cleanse this fucking bastard's clock. So I get these pieces.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
I got the Favonius sword on him.
Okay. See, for Benny, as a support, he is the one support you do want to have at level 90. Because his burst is completely linked to his base attack. So that is going to only be altered by his level and the weapon he has equipped. So that is the downside with Bennett. Is everything is based around his base attack. Not his total attack, base attack. And so Bennett is probably the only support character that everybody wants at level 90. Now, what constellation do you have him at? Do you have him C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
6.
If he is C6, then he is great for burning teams.
It's 6.
You C6? Good. Then he is really good for burning teams. If you'll notice that whenever Bennett's burst was out, I would use Emily's normal attacks to beat the crap out of everything until you switched out to your Bennett. I switched to Arlecchino, then I just used Arlecchino. 4-piece Noblesse is definitely what you want on him. Everything else you want on Bennett is going to be, you want energy recharge like a motherfucker on him. So Bennett is like you're going to focus on energy recharge and then crit rate, crit damage kind of thing. But the only time you don't even need to focus on crit rate, crit damage because you're only going to be using his skill and burst on rare occasions. So, like I said, for him, base attack, ER, and that's all you have to focus on. His burst, like you don't even have to level up his attack or his skill. It's his burst you want to get as high up as possible. That's where his capability is coming from.
For Bennett, yes.
Okay, my burst is at level 9 for my Bennett.
If you have C6, you want it to be level 12.
You want it 12.
Alright, cool. I just gotta hope that fucking...
That's pretty much Bennett's bread and butter. The ultimate.
Yeah. His ultimate, and then whatever weapon you have on him, like, you want the highest base attack weapon on him, and then, like, his sands, I use, like, put ER on, and then every substat you have, ER.
Okay, my highest base attack weapon is the Aquila Favonia, which I've used for my Jean for so long, and I've now put on my Skirk, because my Skirk now is pushing close to 2k attack thanks to it. So it's like if I give up the sword to him, that means
Actually, no, go to Skirk. Go to Skirk, and then do you have the Sword of Enshu? Do you have the Sword of Enshu? Just look through your
I got it.
inventory. Alright, the Sword of Enshu, if you put a shield on Skirk, the Sword of Enshu ends up being one of her best free-to-play weapons. I think it ends up becoming her best free-to-play weapon. And that's if you put her on a shield. So if you have Dahlia, she works really, really well with Dahlia. The reason why is because the physical damage that your Aquila Pavonia, it doesn't do shit for her. The extra attack percentage that sort of Enshu does.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Skirk is attack hungry. If you do not have her signature weapon, you want to push as much over 2,000 attack as you possibly can. If you have her signature weapon, your goal is still 2,000, but once you get there, or at least if you're close to it, it's not as Skirk. Skirk is attack hungry. Yeah, you want to push over, if you don't have her signature weapon, you want over 2,000 attack as much as you can. If you do have her signature weapon, 2,000 attack is really all you need to go, and then after that you can focus more on like crit and whatnot. But 4-piece Finale of the Deep is what you want on Skirk. So if you have, let's see, because you have Escoffier and Farina, I would have her, since you don't have Shinha, I would have her fourth character, probably if you have Siklali, she would be great. If not, get a shielder. So Diona could work, just not very well because her shield doesn't last too long. Layla would be a really great choice. If you don't have Layla, then Dahlia. I know you have Dahlia, so you could build him up. And he's good because his shield actually is not that bad, but you need a lot of ER on him. He's kind of hungry for that. And another option is if you have Zhongli, you could do that.
Okay. Reshape. You have unlocked the artifact reshaping function.
Yeah, you're Arlecchino. I thought you had a four-piece, fuck, I forgot.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's like something whimsy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you want a four-piece, whimsy on her as soon as you can.
Oh.
Like the two-piece attack actually works for her, but you want her four-piece whimsy. The damage difference with her bundle life really helps.
Oh, the reason it's like this, because I'm pretty sure y'all remember when y'all was helping me build her. This was, well, at least at the time with the artifacts I did have for her, these were the best that I could slap on her.
Like I said, well, I'm telling you, the two-piece, it works. It's just her best is four-piece whimsy. Again, if you have shit pieces, then I mean, I know you haven't been farming at all, so.
Increased by 50%. Oh, so that's what I did. It sucks because I think my Arlecchino. I think my Arlecchino really do has the best pieces out of all my characters in my game. Cause
I know she's your best built character.
Yep.
But But that also goes to show you that you haven't been building your characters at all.
That is true.
You say you like Genshin, but you barely put any time in on it at all anymore.
Shots fired.
I mean, I do enjoy the game.
No, I'm just being truthful.
I do enjoy the game. That's what my like for it is. Actually, it's not just the gameplay, obviously. Story reasons for why I still play the game as well.
Well, I mean, I know there's like a lot of lackluster, but you never use any of your resin. So you're always short Mora. You're short a lot of other things as well.
More resources, materials, stuff like that.
I think my Mora has been fine for the most part. No, it's blatantly no. My Mora has been fine. Energy on the other hand, nah. The XP just finished blowing through all of it, leveling up Skirt. Wait, who else did I level up recently? I used it for Varissa. I know I used it for what's her name? Escoffier. There we go. And now, wait, did I already say Skirt? I think I did. So I think I blew it on like 3 characters, so I can level them up so I can unlock their damn passives. Which reminds me, did I unlock her passive? Hold up. Okay, so I unlocked it already. What else should we do?
But if you actually had your energy, if you actually used your energy, whatever, or your resin, I mean, you probably would have already beaten enough bosses to be able to farm to get the gems you need to ascend your characters to 90, and you would have been using it to farm the experience papers you need to get to level 90. And so, even though you play a lot of Zenless, and you're like, oh, well, it's hard for me to do the content on Genshin. Well, that's because you neglect it.
I'm pretty covered for the gems part. If you were referring to the element gem, I forgot what you call these things.
The elemental gems you need 6 of them to level up to from 80 to 90.
Yeah, I got plenty of those.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Yeah, I got a good handful of those.
Oh.
Enough for at least about at least for one kid right now. At least for one. Hold on. Actually,
yeah,
let me go.
Everybody.
Let me go to the crafting bench real quick. I just want to check it just to see, because usually I just end up stockpiling all them extra gem stuff, but I don't touch it for a while. Well, I haven't touched it in a long while, so I haven't needed to craft something until recently. Where is the damn? Okay, it's over here. There we go. Whew. Found on this damn map. Give me 1 second.
And I remember when Ruined Graders were considered to be a lot tougher.
I remember that.
And now they're jokes.
Weren't people complaining about? Never mind. I thought I got a message from somebody. That's not for me. That's for my twin. But like, I'm pretty sure, weren't people complaining about Ruin Graders back in the day?
No. Oh, when they were first launched? Yeah. Of course. Whenever a new thing comes out, everyone's like, oh, they're too hard every single fucking time. The funniest one is when when Souls fans are complaining that the fucking game is too hard. I'm like, dude, seriously?
I got enough for at least Arlecchino. That's good. It's step by step process. What does I need to say? Crap. My brain all over the place because I don't have anything else I even want to. Yeah. Ooh. When did I unlock your character stories? My bad. I'm just not.
Got her to do Friendship 6.
Things I don't remember unlocking her Friendship 6. I must have just recently unlocked it. Like today. Okay.
If you're not sure what to do next,
During the event,
how about I take you on a walk?
Whatever characters you use on the boss and the reward gets the friendship experience.
Oh, okay.
Best I don't see you over in the west.
Let me hear this interaction between Ian and Sam real quick.
Two. Should need to make a few more.
Like I said, I think they
Some
gave
topical injury ointments. One of our tribesmen, the idiot, put way too much weight on the barbell for his squats. He lost control and threw out his back.
She has like insane drip. Like I hate pantsuits, and she made pantsuits look cool.
Valid.
He's just lucky others reacted so fast. If they hadn't managed to rush in to stabilize the barbell... I gave him a detailed, clear training plan, and specifically warned him multiple times to have me spot him if he wanted to push himself with heavier weights. But no, the fool got all full of himself, had to try on his own, and refused to listen to everyone else. Now he's stuck with a busted back. Even my special ointments can't cure him overnight. What a pain. Now I'll have to go and give them another safety lecture in a few days.
In the book.
I relate to that back pain.
See what?
I was talking about the back pain that Ian San was talking about. This NPC got back pain because he lifted a weight by himself instead of having someone spot him or whatever. I was like, yeah, I relate. God, bro, working in this here warehouse lifting up these boxes and be freaking effing a nigga up. I be having to freaking shift my stance position so many different times. Shoot, don't even get me started with the fact that I freaking have to stand up on the damn machine for hours on end. My freaking right ankle be freaking hurting like a bitch every time I come home. Granted, I bought like ointment
in his 20s and he's already like complaining like an old man.
I mean, this is a valid complaint.
How the hell am I younger than you at my age?
Anyway, like I was saying, I bought like
and I've been to war, motherfucker.
I got really bad ankles, okay?
I got bad ankles, motherfucker.
I don't know. It's probably either what's you call it? I forgot what you call the thing inside the shoe. It's leaving me right now. I can't think of what it's called. Whatever the crap that's in the shoe, at least for the ankle part, it just be straining the F out of my feet. I think I've had this problem since I was a child doing marching band. Cause that shit would fuck up. Every time we've done marching for hours on end, I come back, my feet feel like they're bleeding. We march around freaking 3 different fucking blocks before the parade fucking ends. Oh, it's 106. Hold up, how long am I shooting for? About, if I keep yapping for another 20 minutes at best, it'll be 3 hours. Bob.
Overruled.
Are you into VTubers at all?
Yeah, but I don't watch them regularly. I watch every now and then.
You know about the whole Saba thing? Saba. Samiko Saba is now... So, do you know who Garagura is?
Yes, I know who she is.
That's who Saba is.
Oh!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Basically, why? Because every YouTuber I watch... I mean, everyone. I think the only ones that didn't have a purple was Hollow Bot.
Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wait, someone describe to me what her musical model looked like, because I think I may have seen it on the thumbnail.
Pink, long hair with a pink highlight, and she has a fish tail.
Okay, then I haven't seen this.
Sheepy as fuck. Yeah, she was very upset to get rid of the shark.
Because it became so fucking iconic. But I'd be pretty pissed too to give up that model.
Dude, if you see her rig on her new model, dude, like, she knows she paid about 20K for it.
Someone can send me an image of it. I really appreciate it. So
No, it's not about image, it's about the 2D animation. That's what makes it expensive.
I gotta get off the ground.
So you actually would probably have to go to her live stream, or like her VOD, whatever, and watch her debut, and you can see how intricate it is. I'm sitting there going, you know she paid about 20K for this. Because it is ridiculous.
Son of a...
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
I thought, you know, someone your face, you let him die like that. You let her die.
My
Oh, that wasn't Ian's on that died. By the way. Hold up. I need to redo this. I'm not ending the stream until I do this properly, because this about to piss me off. I don't know where the fuck my brain at right now.
You never had one?
Yeah, I probably went and took a bathroom break.
Before you were born? Holy shit.
Shoot, he ain't sent me a postcard either. That's the crazy part. Maybe because I'm using Kale on the team, but that don't make sense. Kale would be good for this. There should be nothing fucking up this team rotation. I put more elemental mastery on her.
I see everything.
Let me just keep my distance the whole time.
You know what's funny? I got an achievement while I was helping Kala with the Electropa, where you prevent him from absorbing his mini Topas twice in one battle.
Let's light it up!
I've ever gone in a Topa fight that long.
Let's wait for you.
Overruled. Everybody stand!
Just like we rehearsed.
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Adventure time.
Should I fight it one more time? I feel like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna fight it one more time, and then I end the stream.
I see everything.
Transfixed.
I hate. Okay, there's something I really do hate about the fact that some of these enemies in Genshin are like these massive sized enemies. It really does piss me off when I'm trying to like squeeze to dodge, but their perimeter of, I guess, I don't know what you would call it. I guess it's just like the game. I don't know what you freaking call it, but it's like that field of their space, and you can't like get past it.
Just like we rehearsed. This way through.
Going in. Let's light it up.
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Damn, I could. How many more pieces does Skirt need? Because I think I'm about to have all her shit before I end the stream. Okay, she needs 20 pieces. I got 12 right now. I got about 115 energy left.
And you still need to farm her little guy split whatever blooms.
Oh, I'm almost finished with that. I got like 40 right now out of 60, so I just gotta collect 20 more.
Everyone hold it.
Overruled.
Oh, you know what? I guess I'll ask this to like probably spice up some more conversation. What's your favorite? Or if you could rank, rank. There we go. Your favorite chips.
My favorite what?
Chips.
Chips.
Yes.
Chips.
Everybody stand.
Commendable.
This is where.
This way free to live. Hold it up. Help.
Laid bare.
Hey. The Temple of Wisdom. Help.
Oh, go ahead.
Help.
Yeah. Like I remember when Pringles used to but now they just taste cardboardish.
What's up, Glenn? I'm streaming right now. Yes. We were just talking about our favorite chips. Yeah, by himself, solo dolo.
So I was playing with a team, right? So this person on his team was just talking crazy because I went to spell out, you know, the normal routine we do.
Go! Right this off the side.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Overruled.
So then we right? So after we finished, then this man starts spamming the click pin button. Talking about come over here, just spamming it. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this person? And then they was going to that you know that stone thing with the gargoyle stone thing. You gotta use the stone.
Yeah, the Evergold.
So I'm like, okay, I'll be there in a second because I just came to the realization that I need to go into the mines to get smithing stone so I can upgrade my weapon to purple or gold.
Transfixed. Goat! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
I got a whole bunch of force and circles and hit these big swords. Hold on, strap.
Well,
That's why it's just they was like real uptight on me, and they was like circling around me like a bunch of sharks, just swinging at me. I just got off from the formation.
I'll be right back to the voice call. Give me a second. Alright. For anybody who's still watching the stream, unless you fell asleep watching the stream. If you did, I don't blame you.
Something you wish to report?
What else I was going to do?
You have my undivided attention.
Tomorrow, well, technically later today now, I want to stream Wua to do a companion story quest. Just like, God damn it. So, like I was saying, to do a companion story quest for Wua so I can make a comparison video for story quest in Wua versus Genshin, that you are not grab. I can't grab the rewards anyway because I don't ran out of energy unless I spend my primos, but I don't want to spend my primos. For the love of God, who the freak? My bad. I know it said about the end of stream, but now, hold up. Someone sent a response to me 2 minutes ago under that same damn comment section again. Someone responded with "too little, too late." See what I'm talking about?
What could the
This is what I'm talking about.
be up to?
This is the exact shit I'm talking about.
Let them do as they please.
And I knew what's so crazy? No, the daily rose up. Oh, I'm gonna grab those. No problem. I always grab my stuff, but at least for those. But as you can see, what I'm talking about, right? Too little, too what? Too little, too late. Basically, the person saying that even if Genshin like fixes its issues, it's too little, too late for the game, which I disagree. Because if Genshin decides they're gonna freaking overhaul the entire game within one night, let's say hypothetically, let's say version 6.0 for Genshin, right? They go all out to make the storytelling better, give a different method of storytelling that will enhance it, update like how they do facial expressions or the fluidity, the fluid changing between facial expressions that characters do and all that. Let's say Genshin does checks all the boxes for a lot of things that people want in version 6.0. Granted, more than likely it's probably not going to happen because I thought version 5.0 was going to be that, but apparently not. It didn't happen, unfortunately. But let's just say for the hypothetical, right? If Genshin does check all the boxes that people want, that people have wanted from the game, people are still going to say too little, too late, and not, be objective in the conversation. They're just going to be like, oh, well, since they already did it this late, therefore, it's bad. It's just like, ugh. You can't please nobody at that point. It's like a child, or it's like a parent who's put so much expectation on the child. The child fulfills the expectation, and then the parent is still like, it's still not enough. At that point, F it. What's the point now? Should Genshin have done some of these things that people wanted to way earlier? Yeah, absolutely. We can all agree to it. But when it's being done now, just acknowledge that it's being done now and just keep it pushing. If you're not gonna come back to the game, that's fine. Like, no one's saying come back to the game and play it. Like, no. I'm just saying when something has been implemented that is better for the game, we need to acknowledge it and then keep pushing forward. Let's not sit here and act like it doesn't exist. Those who want to hate will always find way too, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's so sad to see. It's so closed-minded. But hey, it's the internet, so I guess closed-minded behavior is meant to be a thing. Granted, there's a little more nuance to that. I know I'm kind of like painting it as this like black and white thing when it's not. because being a little too open-minded has its consequences, as we've seen. What else was I about to say? I can't believe that damn comment came out of nowhere and just made me go on a freaking semi-rant.
Staring into
I can't
my
respond
eyes
back
is
in this conversation no more. If I
ill-advised.
do, I'm gonna be having
can't promise you'll like
I'm gonna have a
what you
freaking
see.
3-week combo if I do it again. I'm gonna react to this Finon trailer, which did anybody post it in the Discord channel by any chance? Pause. And thank God it got English voice acting. Thank goodness. I'm gonna post this in the server before I end the stream. Where am I post? Give me 1 second. Boom. Here we go. I can't post it in the server. I didn't freaking download the damn link. I'm so stupid. Hold up. We're gonna get this done right now. We'll let you cook. Post. Alright. There we go for there. And for this one. Boom. Alright. Did it. I'm gonna watch this before I even go to sleep tonight. Shoot, I might stay up till about 4 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna hold you. Because on the weekends, I don't go to sleep the way I should be. I just be staying up all crazy hours of the night. Streaming tomorrow. I don't know what time. I might do it in the middle of the afternoon so I can like get it done faster. I'm not gonna touch Star Rail story until probably if y'all saw the community post Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Because I want y'all, the viewers, to at least have played it before I play it. Because I enjoy, you know, y'all's reaction, y'all watching my reaction to the story. Yes, I know it sounds stupid, but I enjoy it. One of the reasons why I love watching reaction mashups. What else? The thumbnail for it is complete. I finished that, as I said earlier in the beginning of the stream. What else? Video, I am working on it, but of course I'm giving it time before I fully go through with it. Standard thumbnail for Star Rail, I'm going to complete that probably tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, probably. What else? What other update can I give? I don't think I will stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm most definitely not streaming Wednesday because that's when the update drops. So for Star Rail, I'm not gonna play that then. I'm gonna wait. Honestly. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. I'd have my rants. I said what I need to say. I got stuff off my chest. Had fun. Okay. I guess I'll say this for the in-game mode. Yeah, the first 3 levels are easy peasy. It's fun. I'd say the first 3 levels are fun. The final 2, obviously, those got a little more bite to it. Unfortunately, I can't say unfortunately. Kaching's new voice actor. She needs to, cook a little more in the kitchen, or whoever her voice director is needs to help her cook in the kitchen more before, as we continue forward with this game. I tell you, new in-game mode is pay to win Thursday. That is true. Oh, you know what? Right before I end, I keep saying I was going to
my
stream.
eyes is ill-advised.
I would like for everyone to
you'll like
rate
what you
which
see.
in-game mode they like the best in Genshin. Even if you don't like any of them, just slap a rating on them. From the ones you like the most for the one you like the least. Hit me with it. Theater is so good. Alright, so I'm getting theater for an answer. You know what's so good? I think I'm gonna do another stream playing Genshin, but I'm gonna have it for the theater. Because I remember I did a stream for
What
theater,
could the children be
but
up
I didn't
to?
fully complete. I guess the little story mode that was tied to it. I don't think I finished that.
Let them do as they please.
I know I didn't finish it because that was like so many months ago when I first tried it. So I'm gonna get a taste of it again the next time I stream Genshin. Which no, I don't think I'm gonna fit it into. You know, I'm probably gonna stream Genshin again on Sunday. That's probably when I'll do it. I think that'll be a good time to do that on Sunday. Next week, of course, next week Sunday, not this week. I like theater because I have every character and I have built everyone. Theater rewards everyone up. Theater rewards that. All right. I think for me, I did enjoy the 3 bosses that's in the in-game mode for the new one. Granted, from normal to hard, I did enjoy those, but of course the latter 2, obviously, we all get it. Theater, of course, I need to get more action in the theater. Spiral Abyss, which I think I've had the most action in at this point. I think I really do like Spiral Abyss. Because y'all know, I bobbed and weaved the Spiral Abyss for like, I would say 3 years before the 4th year came around, where I started actually trying to, you know, get more into it. Which I did. Which I finally got to freaking floor 9. And then I'm sitting here blowing through floors 9 through 11, so. Yeah, I think that's all my opinions I have to give. Unless someone is typing up a paragraph right now of explaining what they like the most. If you are, let me know right now. And I'll wait for you to finish typing your paragraph. And if you yeah, you know who I was referring to. Oh my goodness. Nah, I'm here for the Lord, not for the fighting. Alright, cool. I'll just double check. You know how you get with paragraphs. Oh. Well, I'm sorry I'm doing you dirty right now. Oh my goodness. But anyway, get back on track. Alright, since everyone has said what they needed to say. Now y'all already know that about me is something a rip. Alright, that's enough. I'm sitting here clouding on you still to the end of the stream. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all later today. Star is already acting like a gooner in the Discord right now because Finon's character teaser has been dropped. She's already barking like a dog. It is what it is. I promise you, but when Finon comes out, she will dump her entire paycheck on that man. I know she will. I know how this woman moves. Hold on, what? All I gotta say, fellowship, whatever, dislike, and unsubscribe. If you have subscribed, I'm out of here. I'm so done. Alright, okay. I'll see y'all later. Hope by the next time I stream Genshin, I would have leveled up my characters to level 90, in particular Arlecchino and Skirk, and then I'll work on my other characters. I want to put the level 90. My other DPSs in particular. Versa probably be one of those characters I push to level 90. I ain't gonna lie to you, so I can have my Electro DPS. But anyway, yep. Good night. See y'all later. Peace. Now what is button at?
Something you wish
also
to
like and subscribe. Ignore what Tripwire talking about. Like and subscribe. Share the stream and all the other good stuff. And blase. Hey, go give that new video some little bit of some love while you at it. Okay, about bye. All right, time to get out of the